Kickoff team out there. We are about to get cranked up for this semifinal collision. And the kickoff goes out the back of the end zone, so a touchback. Looking to throw in the opening snap of this playoff game. Snags the quick throw. It's a 2-yard gain. 2nd and 8.
Just a good job here by the quarterback. Got the ball out to his receiver. His guy eats up some yards. They stay ahead of the sticks.
Pass caught. 2nd down now. Looking for some space. It's Baxter. The sophomore with a strong tackle there.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that field.
Good enough for 1st down yardage.
Oh, the defense. They get this offense to a 3rd down early in the game, a chance to get him off the field, but instead this quarterback shows you why they've had such a great year with a conversion.
No way to run up the middle.
Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers to make the play.
2nd down, we're going to throw it. Makes the grab. It's Knox. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
Well, they don't pick up the 1st down here, but if you can use the quick passing game to stay ahead of the chains, it definitely helps your offense. And if that defense starts to creep up and take that away, that's when you can take a shot downfield.
It's 3rd down. Quarterback in the shotgun. Grab down the middle. It's Baxter. They tackle him at the 48, but it's enough for a new 1st down.
That's exactly what you want to see here from this offense. A big 3rd down conversion. Offensive line did their job, giving a quarterback enough time. Great read, good execution, throws the ball accurately. Now you got some momentum going here on this opening drive.
Offense getting set. 2nd down play here. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. Running back grabs it on the screen. They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play.
Now the defense is getting pressure on the quarterback. They got a little bit fooled here by the screenplay. Nice positive gain for the offense.
3rd and short here in this playoff game, the 8th play of the drive. Looking to pick up the 1st down through the air. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. That's enough to move the sticks and give him a 1st down at the 41.
Well, it's 3rd down. The defense knows he's going to get the ball. You still can't stop the quarterback fighting this receiver to be able to pick up another 1st down for this offense.
And he finds his tight end for the catch. Tackle made, but the gain moves the ball to 30.
Well, it's another completion by this quarterback. Another great gain in a 1st down, and already over 30 yards through the air. This quarterback is in a zone here to start this game.
Thrown quickly, caught in the right flat. He's brought down quickly. A short gain gets them a few yards closer to the marker.
Chris, it's so easy to get excited about the receivers on the outside and their ability to make big plays, but the slot receivers are just as exciting, especially with their finesse, quickness, and ability to make guys miss in the middle of that field.
And they've got him at the 4, but a big gain on that catch and run. The freshman quarterback showing what a cannon he's got. The offense knocking on the door here with a 1st and goal. Quarterback finds an open target on the left side. That kind of execution for a long drive, that's why this team made it to the college football playoff.
That's exactly right. Being able to mix in the run with the pass, picking up 1st downs, and eventually coming up with the touchdown. That is a tough thing to do. They made it look easy.
PAT is good, so it's 7-0. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. He's going to try for a return from a couple of yards deep in the end zone. He'll be tackled at the 21. That's good work by the coverage team.
We'll take over. First and 10.
He'll hand it off. Breaking free at the 35. It'll be enough for a first down, brought down at the 43.
How about setting the edge there on the right side of that offensive line? I wouldn't be surprised if they keep going back to the well, pounding it behind that right guard and right tackle and tight end, seeing what additional damage they can do.
And in first down, right back to the running game. Slams right into a wall. They got him for a loss. And they don't block the defensive end, who shows some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented. It shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
Challenging play for the offense. They face third and long here from their own 43. Off play action. He's looking to throw. He'll try a pass here. The pass will fall incomplete on the scramble attempt. Good coverage there.
Well, Chris, obviously they had to go through the air there to try to pick up this third down and long, but when you're so far behind the chains, boy, you really allow this defense to dictate things, and it allows them to put pressure on your quarterback and can affect the timing, as we saw on this play.
And the coverage team makes the stop on this return.
First and 10.
And the first play of the drive now set up at the 27. Looking to throw it on first down. It's a screen pass complete to the running back. And you'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Trying to bait this defensive line to believing they have a shot to get to the quarterback on the pass. Instead, they recognize screen right away, make a really nice play for a lost yardage.
That pass is caught. Defense makes the tackle as the final seconds of this first quarter run out. We expect the teams have worked through some of the nerves of this playoff game as we begin the second quarter. A big play here after the break. Offense trying to convert here on third down. Out of the gun now on third down. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up fourth down now. And the punt team now on to kick it away. Finally forced out of bounds, but a solid return that time. Here's the first play of the drive now. They begin at the 39. They'll run it here. The sophomore able to bring him down quickly.
Love this early in the game by this defense, taking control of the line of scrimmage, not giving this back anywhere to go, and they keep him short of the first down.
Offense getting set up. Here's second down. They'll test the right side here. They stop him, but it's a first down.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
To the ball placed right at midfield as the offense starts with a 1st and 10. And there's the handoff. The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Second down after that previous play. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Finds room at the 30.
Well, This is what this running back brings to the table for this offense. He's always one touch away from a huge play. And here he gets the ball, gets some space, and from there, no one's going to catch him on his way to the end zone.
And the extra point splits the uprights. The PAT ties the game here in the second quarter now. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And that kick will just bounce into the end zone for a touchback. They'll start at the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Moves out of the pocket. Nobody open downfield. He just throws it away.
Man, I like this play. And not only is it the right play, throwing it away like that, but given that he had no other option, he just did what he's supposed to do to survive and get ready for this next down.
The receiver makes the catch.
Well, anytime an offensive coordinator calls a wide receiver screen, he's trying to get offensive linemen out in front of the receiver to create a wall so that receiver can pick a lane to run through. How about the defense here, though? That's called team pursuit and swarming to the football. They didn't give him any lanes, so not much yards downfield for the receiver.
The pass ball is incomplete on the scramble. That's good coverage. Special teams on the field now. Here comes a punt. They're going to kick it away for the second time. Choosing to return the punt. And the coverage team able to bring the returner to the ground. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. First play of the drive now. They'll start from the 32. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. He's found some room at the 45. Tackle made after a big play all the way to the 41.
Big runs like this are just demoralizing for a defense. It's one thing to give up big plays over your head against the pass game. Where teams can run the ball, pick up yards like this, really affects the team's mental psyche and their confidence. And you'll start to see some missed tackles following a play like this.
Well, the play is just blown up by the big fella in the middle, Kirk, showing some quickness for his size.
Yeah, we know about his power, but how about his ability to penetrate there? And that's the quickest way to blow up a run game is that interior penetration. If you're able to break through the middle of that offensive line, then you can create a lot of havoc in the middle.
Runner finding some space there. That's a solid gain on the ground.
Because I just love to see this offensive line in this running game able to establish themselves. This back is already over 50 yards. We're in the first half, so really good job of establishing the run game. Opens up the play action, opens up one-on-one opportunities. Just keep winning the battle up front.
That's good for first down yardage now at the 26. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout where they check him out. And that run is good for first down yardage. A new set of downs for this offense. PB is looking to jam the receivers at the snap. He'll hand it off. They get him down, but that's a solid game.
Chris, it's the consistency in this pack is giving this defense fits. They've got to come up with some changes up front. This guy's already over 50 yards, and if he keeps running the way he is, not only is he having a great day, but it's going to give this quarterback a chance to hit some big plays downfield off play action.
They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
This defense just hasn't had many answers for this running back. Guy's already over 100 yards on the afternoon, but give him credit there. He made a nice play in the backfield.
Offense looking to keep this drive going into the red zone. It's third down and short. And here's the handoff. And they'll stop him just short of the marker. Good effort, but the defense holds. Now it's fourth down. coach leaves his offense on the field to go for this one, needing to get a first down. On fourth down, they'll try and run for it. And the sophomore brought down after an excellent run.
Boy, that is some determination by this offense here. Picking up a new set of downs on the run. The call works out perfect. You just needed 2 yards. You pick it up. Now you've got another chance at points.
First and goal, they'll try to run it in. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Of course, that play just didn't have much of a chance at all from the snap. Quarterback hands this off and just nowhere to go. It's almost like the defense was anticipating the play call, and they put themselves in a position to come up with a nice tackle for a loss.
Tailback tests the middle of the defense.
I think we're starting to kind of see a theme here, Chris, today. That's his second touchdown. The offensive line doing their job, and he's doing an outstanding job of just reading the defense, finding the hole, and being able to pick up big yards and touchdowns.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. The extra point makes the lead 14-7. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And that kick will just bound into the end zone for a touchback. In the first play of the drive now from the 25. First down, looking to throw the ball. Caught quickly. They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass.
You know, these kind of routes are always great for receivers who do a really good job of yards after the catch situations. And they're easy completions for the quarterback.
Caught near the sticks. It's Moore. That's good for a first down near the 40. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. The offense will set up on 1st and 10. And he drops back in the gun. On the move now. Quarterback takes off now, looking to scramble. And he's brought down after a big first down gain. It's 2nd and short. Maybe an opportunity, Kirk, to take a shot here. They're going to run it. Back gets the carry. There's the tackle, but first down yardage.
Hey, it's not a lot, but it's enough to get the first down.
So the offense with the 1st and 10 now. The football placed exactly at midfield. From the gun, he looks for an open man. Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. Well, this college football playoff game is all tied up, and Kirk, it's beginning to feel a little bit like a shootout.
Yeah, it is. It's a battle of the offenses. Both these teams right now executing flawlessly, and they're doing so with such high stakes, answering one score with another. Neither team is backing up 1 inch.
And the point after is good. And with that extra point, we're all tied up now in the 2nd quarter. So the offense gets momentum, scoring before halftime. Now the kickoff. We'll see if the defense can get a stop and preserve that momentum. Trying to make a play from deep in his end zone. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there.
And the offense will take over. 1st and 10.
Offense out there for the first play of this drive from the 18. Trying to find some room. It's Oliver. Across the 30. Sophomore run down after a nice run. So the offense calls a timeout here. That's their 1st of the half.
Boy, this back is having some kind of game today. He just continues to pile up the yardage. That puts him over 150 yards now, and this defense has no real answers in trying to keep him contained.
The offense comes back out there. Not much time left. Perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half. Defense is coming after him. He's hit right as he throws it. Incomplete.
Man, I am so impressed with the athletic ability and speed of this defense. Quarterback does a pretty good job of keeping the play alive, scrambling off to his right, but that defensive speed and their aggressive nature get to him.
What's the play call here on second down for this offense? Fakes the handoff, looking to throw. Looking to scramble. Intercepted, picked off by the defense. Could take it all the way. Inside the 20.
Chris, that second-tier defender, the linebacker, sometimes can get lost in coverage. I don't know if the quarterback saw him. The quarterback threw it right to him, comes up with the interception, and then he has the speed to take it all the way to the house.
Kicking team on now for the extra point. PAT puts them in front by 7. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. The kickoff team out there now to get this second half underway. Fielded in the end zone. It's Claiborne. Tackle at the 13. Not great field position to start the drive.
Will take over. First and 10.
Here's the first play of the drive. They'll set up from the 13. Start the third quarter here on the ground.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game, help him just get 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
He brings it down, but he reaches the 30-yard line. The offense looks fired up to begin the second half. That's the kind of play they've needed to give them a spark.
Absolutely. I know they're down in this game. Clearly something was said at halftime to try to get this offensive line engaged, and it looks like it's working. They're playing with a different kind of energy. Let's see if they can do it again.
That run moves the ball across the 35.
Much like what we saw in the first half, Chris, of this playoff game, no adjustments, go right back to giving this running back the football. He's had a monster day and continues to get positive yards.
Here comes a handoff. And he's tackled right at the 40-yard line.
I know this defense worked very hard at halftime to come up with answers on how to try to slow down this running back after the big first half, and he's already at it again.
Can he make it to the marker? And that gain enough for a fresh set of downs, spotted at the 48.
This is why they're in the playoff, right? Not just the ability to throw the ball, but you get to a critical moment, a 3rd down, you trust that offensive line to come up with a first down, and they get it.
You're pounding away with the running game. It's 1st and 10. They'll hand it off. Spins away from defenders. They bring him down, but a solid run there by the sophomore.
Nothing better than an offense on 1st down to be able to pick up big positive yards like that. You can either keep giving it to the back, or it can set up play action and get the defense to come up to the line of scrimmage, and you can throw it over top of it.
Running game is working. They'll stick with it on 1st down. Finding some room at the 25. It's an easy job for the play caller, right, Kirk? They can't stop the running back, feeding the ball, scores again.
Yeah, I came into this game really thinking we'd see more from this quarterback and all these wide receivers that they have, but instead, it has been the back. And as a smart play caller, you just keep going back to the guy with the hot hand.
The PAT is up and good, so we're tied up here in the 3rd quarter. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And the kickoff will bounce right through the end zone for a touchback. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. And looking to throw now on 1st down. The receiver grabs it. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
This is an example of a quarterback and his offense just taking what the defense gives you. Not a huge play, but positive yards. The defense wants to give that throw to you. You take it, get the ball to your receiver, stay ahead of the sticks.
Offense facing a 3rd and long from the 28. Got to have your pass protection in order on this play. Dropping back, they're going to throw for the first down. He cannot escape. It's a sack.
Good pressure here by this defense, but it felt like the quarterback held on to the ball a little bit too long to come up with that sack for the D.
No, kick it away here. They finally get him down, but that's a solid return. Good work by the return man.
Will take over. 1st and 10.
Here's the first play of the drive now. They're set up at their 40. Takes the handoff. It's Oliver. And he's able to find some running room. Nice pickup.
I tell you, to be able to pick up a nice gain like that, those offensive linemen have to sustain their blocks. Gave them a chance at a really nice gain.
Now it's 2nd down here. It's a run to the left. Makes an open space. He's in the clear. Ball carrier steps out, but a solid gain on the ground that time.
There's nothing more that helps an offense than committing to that running game and popping an explosive run like this on the ground. Keeps the confidence of your offensive lineup. Same with your back. It helps everything else that you're doing as an offense in your rhythm. Now you can come back with some counters, try to take some shots off a play out.
Headed for the end zone. They finally stop him, but that gain is good for a 1st and goal.
Boy, how about that play, Chris? That thing just opened up. The back shot through there with great acceleration. What a pickup there on 1st down.
Back-to-back big plays. Defense is reeling. Set up 1st and goal now. They'll try to run this one in. They try the middle, but gain nothing on that play.
It was an excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their run fits, holding their own at the line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. Offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get any yards at all.
Trying to get to the end zone. They'll run it left.
Hey, Chris, 1, 2, 3. This is his 4th rushing touchdown in this game alone. This guy has a chance to not only be player of the game, maybe player of the week in the whole sport.
PAT is good, so it's a 7-point game, 28-21. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. So no return on this one. Ball just bounces into the end zone for a touchback. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Gets it out quickly to the left side. Tackle made at the 41. It's a nice gain. They're getting closer to the 50.
Well, of all the receivers to lose track of, it's this guy, one of the best receivers in the entire country. Lucky that wasn't the score.
1st down. Looking to throw the football. Looking deep to the right side. But this one is broken up. Ball's incomplete.
What a play by this defender to step in and swat that deep ball away.
Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. From the shotgun, drops back. Here's the target, and it's complete.
Well, this wide receiver has it all. We know about his leaping ability and his speed. But what I've seen today is the precise route running. Another example of it there, and the timing with this quarterback and this receiver is just a thing of beauty.
That's a solid gain. Moves the football inside the 40. 1st and 10. This line getting set up. It's a 1st down play. Looking for a man. It's a quick grab.
Love the timing here between the quarterback and his receiver. Pick up some positive yards, and I continue to be impressed with just the chemistry between these two.
Offense coming to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before we reach the end of the quarter. A quick throw out left, complete. They make the tackle, but he gains enough to make the first down in what should be the last play of the third quarter. All right, here comes the fourth quarter. Everything to play for here. Who's going to stay alive, survive, and advance in the college football playoff? Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. Back to throw again. Grabbed by the receiver.
Now the receiver does all the work here. Man, that is easy living for this quarterback. Really good footwork by the receiver. Gets the separation. And at that point, it's just pitch and catch for the quarterback.
So here comes second down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. And they'll give it to the back. Makes the first down, but pays a price. Big hit there at the end.
Well, good push up front here in this back. I tell you, he's got some outstanding vision to be able to find those creases, to be able to get positive yards, and here he gets the first down.
Big opportunity for the offense to tie this game up in the fourth quarter. It's first and goal. Quarterback drops back. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football. And now it's second down.
Just a misfire here by the quarterback. These are tight windows, man. They open and close so quickly. You got to almost anticipate where you're going to put the ball.
Looking to the end zone. So what happened there? The defense just lost track of the tight end down the goal line.
I don't know if they were just so focused on defending the goal line, they just completely forgot about the tight end. That'll be probably the easiest touchdown throw and catch of the game we see all day.
Extra point is up and good, and we're now tied here in the fourth quarter. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. And he's brought down at the 12. That's poor field position to start the drive.
First and 10.
And the first play of the drive now, they're backed up at the 12-yard line. It's press coverage now from these DBs. There's the handoff. He gets loose. Stopped short of the 25, but it's enough to move the sticks.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
Second down play coming up. They're going to run it here. Breaks into the clear. That run takes it across the 30-yard line.
Well, they didn't bust that for a big play, but it makes this third down coming up a little bit more manageable, and that certainly has a lot of value.
Here we go. Crucial play coming up. It's third down and 3. And they pick up the first on the ground. And they'll tackle him for a loss of 5 yards. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. The punt team making their way on the field. And he'll kick it away now for the second time. We'll see what he can do with the return. And the coverage team able to bring him down.
And the offense will take over. First and 10.
And now the first play of this drive. They'll begin at the 36. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Quick throw, misses his mark there, incomplete.
That's a misfire there, Chris. This passing game has got to be able to get into sync and find a rhythm.
Incompletion sets up a 2nd down. Quarterback will throw it off the one-pass option.
Boy, they love going to this guy in the slot, don't they? What a mismatch inside. He reels in another one. This guy's automatic.
And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. Crucial moment late in the game. 3rd and inches. Which side can impose their will? And he picks up the 1st down before they get into the ground.
Good call here by the offensive coordinator to go with quarterback sneak here on 3rd and inches, and he's going to get the 1st down. It's a great time to catch the defense off guard. Get up to the line of scrimmage quickly, get the lineman down, quarterback under the center, quick snap, and get the yardage you need for the 1st down.
Receiver makes the grab, and the defense swarms. Not much of a gain on that completion. That completion makes it 2nd and medium. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. And he hauls it in to the 15, still going. This quarterback told us this is my time to shine, a playoff game. He has gone out and backed that up so far.
Yeah, he's done everything that's been asked of him and more. Just a great job of getting into a rhythm. Really tough to defend. Right now, the defensive coordinator, you can see him down there. He's throwing his headset. He's frustrated. He's got to come up with some new wrinkles to try to slow this guy down.
PAT is up and good. The lead by a touchdown here in the 4th quarter. So after putting up a touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And the return starts just inside the end zone. And he's brought down just across the 25-yard line.
And the offense will take over. 1st and 10.
And they'll set up at the 26 for the first play of this drive. Now the handoff. The gain is 3 yards. Brings up a 2nd down and 7. The final 2 minutes here. This defense trying to hang on. The offense trying to make a play to win it. Time winding down deep in this game with a shot at the championship game on the line. And the offense step up. He escapes the pocket. Quarterback on the move, trying to make something happen. And he'll step out of bounds after a solid gain on that run.
The defense is so concerned with the play downfield, they fail to account for the quarterback and his ability to make plays like this with his feet. Not only does he pick up a 1st down, but he steps out, buys him a little bit more time to kind of regroup for this next play.
Tackle, but 1st down.
Just what a great battle here at the line of scrimmage. Good push by the offensive line, and the back does enough to be able to pick up the 1st down.
Comes down to this in this playoff game. 4th quarter, final 2 minutes. Can the offense step up, make a play? Breaking free at the 35. Here he goes.
Well, Chris, this is exactly what they needed to do. Put a touchdown up on the board. They pull within 1 in a playoff game, and now it's decision time. Do you tie the game up or potentially take the lead?
And that PAT gives us a tie ball game here in the final quarter. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. So it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Makes a quick catch. Jukes the defender, gets brought down after a solid game.
me tell you something, Chris. That is a great play by that defender. You're talking about one of the elite receivers with incredible speed. With space, he's got room to shake and get free and pick up more yards, but a great tackle in the open field right there to prevent it.
Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a real nice gain there. That's a nice pickup there. They find some space in the zone and pick up the first down.
Yeah, really nice call here, Chris, to be able to pick up this first down on this drag route. The quarterback does a nice job of being patient, waiting for that window to open up in that zone, and he put it right on the money for the receiver to have a chance to not just catch it, but eventually get the first. Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in third down. What's an offense doing on third down? But I think what's also important is how well do you defend first down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that first down.
Not much time left. The offense has a shot to end this in regulation. They've got him after a 7-yard gain, so 2nd and 3.
Another positive run on 1st and 10. You know, it's early on in this drive, but this defense has not shown the ability to stop the run. If I'm the offensive coordinator, I just keep running the football until they prove they can stop it.
Tackle, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs.
Boy, this receiver in the slot is giving this defense all kinds of problems. He has another catch on the day. You may want to adjust out, get out of your base, maybe try 5 or 6 defensive backs on the field, somebody that can match up more athletically against this slot receiver.
Goes to the sideline, steps out after a short gain. 2nd down after that short completion. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. Looks like he's going to run it. Tackle just short of the goal line at the 1. What a run.
How many times have we seen this late in the 4th quarter? Because you know the pass rush is going to get after him. They get upfield. They have a great pass rush. What do they create? Space and running lanes. And he takes off and picks up some nice yards.
And a timeout taken now by the defense. 15 seconds to play. The offense threatening, close to the goal line with a new set of downs. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. Looking for 6.
Chris, I thought we might be headed to overtime here, but this offense could not be denied. Outstanding execution, and they take the lead. Now it's all about can their defense hold on to see if they can get this win.
Here comes the point after attempt. PAT is up and good. They lead by a touchdown here in the 4th quarter. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And he'll take off from deep in the end zone. Tackle at the 13. Not great field position to start the drive.
The offense will take over. 1st and 10.
Here's the first play of the drive. They'll set up from the 13. Didn't quite get the playoff in time. It'll be delay of game. And the delay of game penalty will push the offense back 5. Wideouts now clustered. He keeps it. QB draw. Running with purpose. They'll tackle him about the 15-yard line. And a timeout is taken. Just 3 seconds left. Time for one last play. They need to score quickly here, trying to dial up some big plays. And the single back takes the handoff. He's got room to run. And they wrap him up and bring him down in what is the final play of the game. That's a great performance in a pressure moment, but now the job gets even more exciting, even bigger as they go on to the national championship game and play for that trophy.
And this is a new era. I mean, think about the weeks, the amount of games that these guys have been able to play, and to be able to accomplish this, to get to the national championship, that says everything about the endurance of this football team, both mentally and physically. And they get one more hurdle to see if they can become the national champs.
And that's going to wrap it up. The loser